I have said, before I started with my brother was giving me stones. So the brother he got stones. I had all these stones in my pocket. I said, well, let me wear them. So I started wrapping them in jewelry. I said, okay, cool, I can get down with this. And then people started asking, so I started selling it. The next thing I started getting involved with was the evolutionary process was the wands, right? So next was the wand. And so the wand, as you simply explained, how the frequency, the attunement, rose quartz, the heart, and the clear quartz for your intention. So it's very personal and intimate, carry with you. And it assists myself in healing just that, because I'm, as a heart touch therapy, I'm primarily focused on the heart and assisting the heart with being light, which means to dropping off the negative or the weight of the dense vibration of the emotions. And I use the word dense vibrations versus negative, because in reality, copper conducts energy, and energy is electric and magnetic. It's a pole. One is neither better than the other one. So I use the term denser vibrations when I speak about the emotions that most people call like fear, anger, worry, doubt. Those are more denser vibrations. So I use this one to help facilitate if I feel any areas that's blocked, just kind of wand myself and free those areas up with the healing wand. So after the wand, I was like, wow, this is great. Let me look at creating myself a rod. So I created myself a car, as in a vehicle, a car. But the car is an acronym for chakra aligning rod. Because the 7 stones have a correlation with the 7 major chakras. Red, jasper at the bottom for the roots, orange, calcite, sacral chakra, yellow citrine for the solar plexus, green emerald for the heart, blue calcite for the throat, amethyst for the first eye, and clear quartz for the crown chakra. So this is my aligning rod, and I says, just for, like I said, just aligning, just saying, when you meditate, my reason for meditating is just finding that peace. And so now as I meditate to find that peace, I'm also wanting peace and aligning self-healing the chakras. So that's part of the foundation of dis-ease as well as healing. The energetic stagnation, whether we're not communicating with the environment or that communication from the environment is coming through a filter that's tainting the reality. So I look to kind of purify and, get my chakras so they're operating, kind of operating on all cylinders, that's to say. Then after I had my alignment rod, I was like, man, I would like a staff now, So now I have a staff. So this staff, right? And it was beautiful. Once I created the staff, it just hit me that before I used to, look to seek protection from my father, mother, father, God, rod and staff. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff shall protect me all the days of my life. So I say, well, as a child of God, I possess the same attributes as my mother, father, God. But therefore, let me create my own rod, my own staff. So therefore, I walk through the valley of the world. I fear no evil because I have the ionized rod and the ionized staff, right? And so with the staff, we've become so intimate now. So these stones, generally speaking, how I use the staff now. This is my dude, all the movies you see, the magicians, Merlin, and they hold the staff up and they use the staff, right? Because this is a large citrine up top, and I programmed the citrine coming for the intention, the will, so shall it be. I have 2 clear quartz here. Clear quartz again amplify our thoughts, kind of charge it up. Then I have right here the amethyst, which is for protection and also psychic intuition abilities. And then I'm grounded with the black tourmaline and the onyx at the bottom. And both the onyx here is kind of free floating and the clear quartz. And so what I do with my staff now, and I even have a little spine here because I twisted this to a little vertebrae in the back. So I say, okay, it's about the height of a microphone if I was singing. And of course, in the beginning, what's the word with God? So therefore, when I speak the word into the circle of life, to my staff members, so I have a staff meeting. Now I have a staff meeting. It could be a private staff meeting between my members and self. So I'm speaking to the staff. So my members can carry forth my attention. If it was a public staff meeting, then I would turn it around. I would speak my attention to the circle of life for the public to bring about whatever facilitation needs to be in the world. And then I also use my staff on a recon mission, so I just hold it up in the air, and so the twirl, it kind of, sees what's happening out here in the environment, and it reports back to me, to the eye and eye on what's happening. So this is how I use my tools, my rod, the eye and eye rod, the eye and eye staff, and the healing wand to, break the cycle. This is my tools, like I say, really, I'm going to take this body with me. I'm going to maintain my conscience forever and ever. And, as I told my brother, my God, body Rael, he was like, yeah, we're going to go home, and break the cycle this lifetime. Was, wait a minute, go home. I'm never leaving, because I'm eternal. I'm just simply going to, transform. And if I choose to come back, I'm going to bring this body back. As I have a staff meeting and say, that's what we're doing, all the time. So my life now is simply about ascending. Everything I do is about ascending. So I have tools now to assist me with ascending all the time. I need nothing, I want nothing, I am ascending at this very moment as I speak. Every breath I take is a breath towards ascension. Because I have my tools with program, that's what we're doing. So, good, thanks. Any questions? Yeah, cool, all right.